Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at another Combiner Wars figure, and it's Breakneck, aka Wild Rider. And yeah, I've been waiting for this guy to come out for a while. Of course, in the original wave of Combiner Wars figures, we didn't get Wild Rider, but we got Off-Road, which was kind of his replacement. They had Off-Road, and on Superion it was Alpha Bravo. They were IDW characters that were replacement characters for the Stunticon and Aerialbot set. And while I do kind of like that they put them out, fans were in an uproar because they wanted their G1 versions of these figures. So Hasbro did put them out. They are basically repaints and retools of characters, and they made them online exclusive figures, which kind of surprised me. I'm surprised it didn't become a TRU exclusive or Walmart exclusive or something, maybe one or the other. But you can get these on a variety of online retailers. I got mine from Amazon.com for $25 a piece, and I wish I would have waited because at the time of this recording, ToysRUs.com actually has these figures for $16.99 each, which is not much higher than retail on the shelf, which is a great price. So definitely go check out ToysRUs.com if you're looking for these figures at the time of this recording. I believe Big Bad Toy Store is sold out. I think they're about $17, $18, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Breakneck, or Wild Rider, whatever you want to call him, in package, and it's the same exact style of box that we've received for all of the Combiner Wars Deluxe figures. We've got Transformers on the side, Generations logo. He does come with an IDW comic with his likeness on the cover, which is pretty cool. We get the robot, we get his hand/foot, we get artwork of what the vehicle mode looks like, and of course his name. So yeah, there he is in package, looking all kinds of cool. There's his little vehicle mode. Here's the artwork on the back, looking kind of cool. Of course, he forms Minosaur, and then that really awful looking picture of Minosaur there. Underneath, we don't really get anything on the back of the package here. Very similar setup. We got the purple I like. He is, well, he's a repaint of Dead End, and I will show that off here in a bit. They even replace him with Dead End on the group photo, which is kind of interesting, instead of replacing him with Off-Road here. So that's kind of interesting. I'm presuming they just recolored that in the print shop, would be my guess. Robot, vehicle, here's the write-up. Just real quick, if you would like to pause and read that, you may. So yeah, there he is, Breakneck. Let's go ahead and get him out of the package and see what we think. So here we have Breakneck, or Wild Rider, out of the package, and well, he's just a repaint of Dead End, really. Looking at what he comes with, here's the comic book, just kind of a full shot of the artwork on the comic. Looking kind of cool. Now, it is like Quick Slingers. It's the same issue that we've received before. It just has a different cover. Is what it is. He's got the same little foot piece that came with Dead End. Let's see. He's got the same little club tailpipe that came with Dead End. So, I mean, it is what it is. But here's the figure himself. And I really do like it. I mean, it's the same body, exact same body, just repainted. Transformation is the same. He's got a different head sculpt on there. Other than that, it's the same exact figure, which is not a bad thing because we need this guy to make the G1 Minosaur. So here's a close-up, if we can get his head focused. Focus. There we go. So yeah, I mean, he looks pretty good. I do like it. He looks like the G1 character. Like the paint on the chest. The arms are pretty cool. Definitely digging it. I mean, the color scheme is right. I do like it. I think it looks good. If we can get this guy to focus here. Focus. Ta-da! So yeah, definitely cool. So let's take a look at Breakneck here and compare him to his counterpart, Dead End. Alright, so here we have Dead End and Breakneck together. I don't know why Breakneck. I guess it's a copyright issue, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much the same figure. I think the color scheme on Dead End better than I do over here on Breakneck. I like that kind of copper and that dark maroon or red. I think that looks really cool. Although I do like the metallic purple on his chest. I think that's pretty awesome. Totally different head sculpts, obviously, and that separates them out enough, I think. Just kind of a side shot of the two. Again, we just have different paint applications. This totally looks different. I can't wait to get them in vehicle mode together and see what difference the paint jobs make. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. Alright, so here we have Breakneck with his replacement Off-Road, and quite frankly, Off-Road was very subpar to Wild Rider for sure. While he did in vehicle mode have a very similar kind of color scheme, the robot modes are dramatically different. Of course, he is a truck, he is a car, and I always put the shoulder pads up on Off-Road here. I just like that look better. They're supposed to be going straight down, I think, but I just like that look better. Yeah, drastically different in paint schemes. Totally different head sculpt here than what we've got here. Unlike Alpha Bravo and Quickslinger, totally different. Green face, red face. Yeah, I don't know, completely different. Now there is some gray on both of their chests, however we got a lot of purple and black. We just have some red and gray here. Where we have red on the arms and legs, we've got this kind of turquoise blue on this guy. His hands are all gray, he's got red, he's got black kneecaps, he's got silver and chrome. The bottom of the feet kind of are in the same color style, but that's really about it. Just kind of some side shots of the two, and then what the vehicles look like hanging off of the back. Now in vehicle mode, I will say it is much closer to Wild Rider or Breakneck, whatever you want to call him, than it is in the robot mode, which is very strange. So real fast, here is a close-up shot of Breakneck and Dead End, just so you can see the differences in the head sculpts. So here is a close-up comparison of Breakneck and Off-Road. Again, just completely different bots. Here we have Breakneck in his vehicle mode, and, I mean, it looks pretty good. Now, I will say, I don't know if it's this particular figure or if it's a mold degradation issue, but this front end does not want to clip in as well as my Dead End figure, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay because he's going into a Gestalt mode anyway. Yeah, I mean, overall, I like the look. He looks like Wild Rider, although I think I would rather have had a little less red on the side there than what we've got, but it is what it is. We've got a very dark red for the windows, almost a ruby kind of color. And then what kind of stinks is this. There are three different reds here. There's this kind of metallic red, kind of a crystal, not really crystal, but a very shiny metallic plastic red on the door. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but that kind of bugs me a little bit. I love the smoky gray, love the Decepticon logo. The headlights look really, really nice. Nothing on the back, unfortunately, no tail lights. The wheels are painted nice. Overall, I do like the look. I love how that's kind of a metallic silvery gray, and then that's a flat smoke gray. Very, very cool. And then the kind of smoky frosted, I guess, silver which is really, really nice. I do dig it. He's definitely very, very cool. So let's go ahead and compare him to his painted counterpart, Dead End. And here we have Dead End and Breakneck, or Wild Rider, whatever you want to call him, side by side. And I think I like Dead End's paint job better, to be honest with you. While, I mean, this is a classic figure to have for Minosaur and the Stunticon set, I think this mold, this color pulls off better for some reason. So just kind of side by side between the two. Yeah, it's all that red right there. If that was like this, except gray, and where that silver is, maybe made that red over here, I think it would have looked a lot better. Or if they just went completely red over here and maybe gave us one racing stripe or something. I don't know. It just looks off, and I think this one looks a lot better. And here we have Breakneck with Off-Road. Obviously, Off-Road was supposed to have that Wild Rider look and color to him. And, I mean, it definitely shows in these vehicle modes, and it doesn't look bad for basically a knockoff Wild Rider. I do like the color scheme. In fact, if they would have just left him a truck and gave him Breakneck's head sculpt, I would have been perfectly fine with it. Because I think this actually looks better than this. I like the darker window here than we have here, even though that is more G1 accurate, I think. But I like the paint swoosh here versus this kind of horrible blob of multicolor reds on the side of the door there, which is very, very unfortunate. I think Off-Road has a better front end than Breakneck does. He's got more paint apps up here than Breakneck does, but I do like the multi-tone. I like the silver, dark silver gray, and the smoke gray on the front of the hood, versus poor little Off-Road here just doesn't have that. So is Breakneck a figure that you want in your Combiner Wars set? I'm going to say yes, if you are a G1er. If it's for a kid who really doesn't care whether he's got a Breakneck, you know, versus an Off-Road, I don't think it matters much, but it will matter to that person trying to get the G1 Minosaur. And, you know, I appreciate the fact that Hasbro did put them out, and it's not like you have to go get a Takara $40, $50 supplemental figure to go with the set. While it was available only online, you can get them at a reasonable price. I mean, the max that I've seen this guy going for, which is unfortunately what I paid, was $25 shipped. At the time of this recording, I recommend going to ToysRUs.com. Again, they had them listed for $16.99, so that's just $1 above retail, which is really, really cool. So yeah, definitely fun. Now, I will be doing a comparison of Minosaurs. I'll be using the full Combiner Wars Minosaur along with the Lone Wolf Minosaur, which is why I got this guy, so I could have the two Minosaurs and compare the two, which is very cool because I get the actual G1-like Minosaur out of it. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So there he is, Breakneck, from the Transformers Combiner Wars set. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. What do you think of Breakneck? Do you like him? Are you good with Off-Road? I'd love to hear your comments down below. Thanks for subscribing, sharing my videos, and as always, look for more videos in the future.